Todd Monken talked about putting together a coaching staff for the Browns.
It doesn't matter what side of the ball you're on. If you don't have an elite staff with you, you have no chance. In my opinion, to get to elite ideas, it takes a lot of ideas. And in order to get your players to play at high level, your assistant coaches are critical to that. I was fortunate enough, or I'm going to be fortunate enough, to get a number of guys that are going to come with me that were with the Ravens that were really the epicenter of our game planning. I can't get into specifics of all of them, but that made it easier to take this job. Elite defense, and then who do I get as an offensive staff that allows us to get right up to speed? And then once I get the staff in place, how do we turn our focus on the roster in building this roster, and then gives us a chance to really take off? And that's really, when you said about the assistant coaches and the guys I've been with, and there's a comfort level of how we do things collectively, the day-to-day, the expectation. So I'm jacked from that end of it, or I'm going to be able to bring with me.
And Quincy, without question, you need players. You need players to play on the field. But the fact that he's able to bring a staff from Baltimore that's used to being part of a winning culture, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think he kind of understands that that's the task here in Cleveland, is to get people in Cleveland, in that building specifically, to believe that things will be different, right? And bringing people over from Baltimore, that's going to be an easy sell to the people in that Cleveland Browns locker room because they've seen Baltimore have success. So, Todd Monken probably wasn't who was on the top of a lot of people's list when we were going into this, but the way he's handled it, it surely does make you more confident in the hire.
Yeah, again, an offensive guy that has had a lot of success without question.